This will be the second. We predicted DZ. DZ has won. We have predicted Wildcard. And quite frankly, I think Wildcard will win.
What separates Wildcard when they're on the attacking half is they don't force the shield play.
Wait, was that the Aura giving you tranquility right there? I wasn't
and I think that's the leverage that they have whenever they do get to their attacking half is they have a lot more operators to be able to use. They don't force those shields unless necessary. And getting rid of them, it's definitely going to make it a lot easier, especially on that
put that arm down.
half here on console, where we know how congested this map is, how tight the corridors are. And when you think about how they play the early aggression. They get the first pick going into their favor, and then they play back into those layers, but they won't have a clash. So very good heads up.
You see that?
Shit,
I'll do predictions 1 second.
Yeah, at this point, Furia, they're going to have to attack this without any shields as well. And I'm just wondering, how Wildcard are going to control that aggression. Like the side of Furia, they've been known to be the most aggressive team.
It's expired? How long was that going for?
But that's the biggest thing. When you look at Wildcard and where they absolutely thrived during the NAL is they led in those opening kill frag department. They led in to be able to convert that. So if you're Furia, you have to be swinging these opening kills into your favor and playing into that man advantage, especially going into the late round when you can go for that XQ, have the extra man advantage. Because if you can't do that, Wildcard is already going to be beating you to
Clash, Mute, Blitz, and BB. We loving all that. We are loving all that on console.
That's
those are actually really good bands.
Some of the most aggressive players in the world, some of the most mechanically gifted players in the world, all assembled onto one roster. And what's the backline?
Oyster.
Say this? Buck, and most importantly, Diaz Lucas, who's looked absolutely crazy good since he left NA.
I mean, he's had insane plays throughout these playoffs. I mean, I think there was a big 4K that he got on Cafe, then he ends up falling into a 1v2 in another series. I mean, those are the support players that you want that are going to allow Vopes, allow Lawyer, allow Hertz to really excel in their frag department. But again, it's that backline that you're really going to be looking at once we get to that even defensive half, that you're going to be focusing on who's getting those opening engagements, then how are they playing back into those layers, how are they playing into these setups, and then what that's going to look like only further into it.
Yeah, I'm just looking back again at Wildcard, and I'm just so proud of the evolution of this roster. I think we mentioned it before, right? And there were a bunch of young kids, basically overlooked. I think, and young NA players that came in, but also young French players that came in that didn't have a name back then. They made their name already. They've recruited, in my opinion, the best there was in Europe as a backline. That is Adrian, champion of EWC last year, obviously. Finally, he's got a little bit of time as they're setting up his
Broke my hair while I
He's got a little bit of time with that roster for the last few months. And we've directly seen the results. NA champion, 3-0 coming into WC, Bay on 41 kills after 3 maps. I think maybe we're starting to see the Wildcard that can break the ceiling of, you're making main stage every time. But can you really contend with the title? We never really thought they could do that. And I'm starting to be convinced. Maybe it's because the Americans are all surrounding me. I don't know.
I don't know. Should we step closer? Should we?
I think leave me alone, guys. But I think objectively, you have to think that they have it in them now.
I'm just chilling.
That's a good answer. If you had said something different, we might have had to turn against you last night.
I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
I've
got the advantage here. I love it. I've been outnumbered for 5 weeks, but hey, at this point, it's good to be with Siege. I remember my very first time, and this is where I saw you.
I'm
America again.
I was in America. We were in Vegas. We were at the HyperX Esports Arena doing a minor. And somebody who's on this stage, not a player anymore, was a player, Reduct, who is the coach. And he was playing for One Esports, right, at that time.
Yes.
So his journey, obviously, as a player, obviously now into a coach. And we just saw the impact of both the coaches, in our previous matchup, Dark Zero and Gohan for Weibo. It's super important, but
don't worry, guys. I'll get dialed in. Rise it starts.
Comes into play because two different styles. DZ,
I'll fly
they
over,
had
set
their
the
eyes
meat
closed,
right
they
after
were
your
doing breathing techniques. Gohan kind of saying, what are we doing, guys? This is
like
not what we
a
practice. How do you think
flat
that
wing
matchup is going to play into this one?
Every team is different, but what we understand, even when you look on the side of Wildcard, Lagonis, or we call him Lagotness, he is from Brazil. He knows what it's like to play in that region and understand those players and the teams and
went from pregame to pre-match. I didn't do.
I'm
actually like fucking. I went Dicko mode that last map, bro, or that last series. And I'm hungry.
They all get back onto that ideology. And then on the side of Reduct, now I'm not too familiar with his coaching. I do know him as a player. He knocked me out of a couple 6 invitations.
Oh, we're back.
A little bit of beef there.
We are back.
Sure there's no doubt in my mind with the experience that he brings, he can do the exact same thing that Lagonis does.
Thank you, boys, so much for the opener. Let's send it over to our casters because the game is ready. It's Guz and Xenox.
Thank you very much, boys. Excited for this one. Second quarterfinal for today's evening. Wildcard, Furia, a matchup
All right, all right. Talent audio, fucking. There we go. Wait, what screen am I on? Wait. Oh, shit. Shit. Sorry, guys. The drone is ready to go. Okay. All right, let me just double check that I'm all good. You guys can see me? Cool. All right. First map of Wildcard Furia, the remainder quarterfinal match to determine top 4. NA versus Brazil. Can NA go 2 for 2 on their representations today? DZ has already beat out Weibo in a crazy 2-1 nail-biter game. And now Wildcard versus Furia. NA Brazil. Herd starting it out hot and spicy. Kansan through the vert. Monty dropping yellow. This is a very classic yellow take here. But of course, they have the Tachanka, they have the Warded Nitro, and they have the Goyos. There's a lot of util to just completely stop this and just deny and burn the time and do everything that they possibly can to make it as annoying as possible. I will say they don't have a Buck or a Zoe or a Grim, which is usually what you would see on a yellow. So their actual strat and their positions are very yellow classic, yellow textbook, but their ops are a little bit different. Remember we were saying, guys, is that Furia kind of just seems like 5 fucking dudes just playing on a team. It's just like they just run around with guns and shit. Like it feels very like not unison, not objective oriented. Baby Shark answers back finally after 45 seconds or so of Kansan dying, kills Loira the Snake. Valuable information right there off the board. Volps on the Monty, still pressing, still kind of seeing what's going on. But so much fire. But the thing is, if the fire's going here yellow, that means it's not going onto the plant. There's no Nitro on Baby Shark. 13 Tachankas left, and that's the denial because Herds has the bottom. Clock keeps ticking. Flames are going. Diaz kills Bay. The weapon has fallen for the first round for his first life. 0-1, very atypical. Volps is finally getting that pressure now. What the fuck is that grip? Get that shit away from me, Spiker. But that sleeve is fucking sick. Volps, no! What the fuck just happened? What happened right there? What the fuck just happened right there? Absolutely nothing is the answer, but everybody fucking died. Bay swinging spiral, trying to kill the bathroom guy. Or the yellow guy. Maybe he was trying to kill the yellow guy. Bathroom guy was there to stop him. This guy was worried too much about it. His lower. I didn't really see the beginning of it, so maybe he was getting pressured, maybe he wasn't. Wow. It didn't really feel, like I was saying, guys, it didn't really feel like anything actually happened. It was just slight pressure. You know, which again, pressure's pressure, right? But whatever. First round goes to Furia. Starting out hot. And remember, casters were bringing this up. I wasn't too familiar. Casters mentioned Furia has banned Consulate 22 times in a row. Not a Consulate team. But the one time you bring out any sort, look at all the sleeves. You see the cameraman pointing at the sleeves, guys? There's a reason for it because it's so goddamn drippy at OriGamingGear.com. You get the Chaos sleeve, you get the Tranquility, the Spiker, the Bay, the Drip, the Glide, improved across the board. OriGamingGear.com. What I was saying is that the one time you would bring out a map that has been banned so many times is at an event like this when there's money on the line, there's 6 invitational qualification on the line. You work on it in the offseason, you work on it in the boot camp, you keep it hidden, you keep it under wraps, you don't show it in groups, you save it for playoffs, you save the strats, and you reveal it when it gets time to get shit done. Setting up for a back take here. Loira lobby for the external pressure, the side pressure for this Teller guy. Good holes for Loira. Good info on the Snake. Now the question is, who will really take the ground? Is it going to be Loira to try to take that one, open up the space, kill the Teller guy? Or is it going to be the Monty, pressure him down, give space to Loira to take into the map and secure the flanks? Still have 2 guys lobby. Cade is the one being tracked. Pulse is unknown. Nitro goes, but it still could be Pulse. Kansan could be the X factor here because the Cade was the one who was caught out. Pulse is spotted. Cade is dead. Lobby fight comes in. Kansan is against all odds with a gun that's probably not the great for this scenario. Gets out of there. Track happens. Knows he dipped. Baby Shark falls. That's Tellers trying to help Kansan. Kansan should have relayed that, hey guys, I'm good. All good. Don't worry about me. Baby Shark pull off. Instead, he goes up. He dies. And now Bay is less likely to return to site, and he's going to want to fight for it. 3v5 is when you kind of need something to happen, and Furia as the attackers know it. Could be a rat spot out of Adrian. Snake pings, though. Completely foiled the plan. Loses out to the Monty. Once and even twice. A blue moon occasion. Now I'm thirsty. 3v2. Kansan hurt. Bay is hurt. 50 seconds. Very unlikely for Wildcard to squeeze this round out. Kansan, though, he's in kind of a good spot. There is 2. So he could get for a 2-for-1 special here. 40 seconds. They are not even, okay, they are concerned. They are aware that this is a possibility. Boxero on the Monty taking good damage from the fires. They're running up to the spiral. They can come back down now because the stock guy's dead, or they can double up and pinch. 2 yellow, 1 lockers, 1 flash for Diaz. 20 seconds. If anybody can do it, it's the weapon. But I don't know about right now. Monty drops lockers. He pulls off from yellow. Yeah. A little too stationary there. Had to kind of keep moving. 2-0 for Furia. That was a little bit more, I would say, synchronized than I've seen in recent times with Furia. A good clear on the Tellers guys. They didn't really worry about anything top floor, so I wonder if that could be a little insight.
Just playing or not doing nothing, correct? Let's use the echo. You can hide the echo in the preface, stay on def right there, okay? And then you cry first. Let's play more, okay? Play more the game to flank more. Yeah. Let's try to play more. We're just waiting, and like it's not working, right? One thing, let's avoid basement, okay? Spike later. Let's go Tellers, let's go piano bomb sides, okay? For later on the match, if we need, okay? Don't forget about Tubarão, guys. Tubarão can be something. For the demos, especially right there, if you need to run with Tubarão, can be. But the main thing for us, playing more the game. Talk a little bit more, calm down a little bit communication. Talk about the non-information. You guys know what is happening, right? But not being able to react. Let's try to play more the game. Select someone in power. And come round to spawn pick. Do spawn pick for us right now. Let's be a little bit aggressive, okay? Let's change the pace a little bit, change the mood, and now's the moment. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go, Adrian.
I mean, good timeout. I mean, that's the thing. First main stage match of the day, or match of the tournament, I should say. It's always going to be a little bit spicy. That's when, like, the pressure, the stakes, you know, you see the crowd, you see the family. Remember, guys, the Wildcard has 3 teammates with family members. Could even be more. Bay's family, Spiker's family, and Baby Shark's family are here in the audience watching them play. Some might think it's a buff. Some might take it as a nerf. There's a lot more pressure, a lot more stakes. You want to perform in front of your blood, your bloodline. You don't want to dishonor your ancestors. 2-0 though. Remember, guys, rule of thumb is 3-0. That's when it gets a little rough.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Bro speaks in 300 BPM. Lagonis. Yeah, well, you have to realize it's in his. Actually, well, it's not his first language, but I think he'd be a little slower. But yeah, hey, a lot of words, not enough time. Baby Shark might pay off here trying to work this, but he's calling it off. Snake's going elsewhere. Not going to even open up the door. Not going to even give him a glimmer of hope. In through lobby, Zofia. Going for the wall. Impact ready in case there's a bandit. There isn't, but they don't know that. Herds kills Adrian through. Oh my god. Baby Shark, bless he doesn't die. Absolutely amazing that he gets a kill off of that. Evens out the playing field. Granted, you did lose that on Adrian. Not a great start already. 0-3, not a whole lot to really kind of, you know, improve the value right now. That's a big up, especially if they commit to the admin side, which it seems like they're kind of working. Pro wall open, 1 pick down, work the admin. Could just be a little backstab here. But Adrian the Tachanka is someone you do not want to lose quite yet. It's all just pressure right now. You see Pro Balk repel, you see admin repel, I think you see CEO repel, 4th unknown. They're all just kind of, you know, all in their own little zones, just seeing what's up. It's truly, to me right now, it just seems like a poke and prod. This guy pokes, this guy pokes, this guy pokes, and then just seeing what can happen. Obviously, Herds was previously admin, now he's rotating around. So maybe they finally saw the gap. They say, admin doesn't look too good, okay. Pro doesn't look too good, okay. CEO, that's our fucking entry point. Ram is ready for the swing, hits it, jumps, in CEO, hands in on cam, a little bit delayed, but he's ready and gun up now. Two guys fighting CEO, flashes are going through, Yokai is nowhere to be found, bomb is down, 4v4. Crazy that he gets a bomb down, kills one, kills two almost, and it's a 2v3, Spiker 1 HP, has to jump out, impossible post-plant. We're talking 0%. Even though Baby Shark kills one, the likelihood of even getting one more is so slim, so rare. Spiker dies, Overstate is welcome on Yellow Door, thinking and waiting for Baby Shark. Has the pump out, ready for close quarters on the window. Kills him. It's over. 3-0. Big, big lead out of Furia so far. Thankfully, Furia is not banging the drums. Thank you, Furia Drum Squad. I can handle the walkouts. I can handle the prep. I cannot handle the fucking post rounds. Thank fucking God. Wait, food. Let me see. I gotta check food here, guys. I got pictures. You can get ramen here?
Up and running.
5 seconds to insertion.
Swapping knives. Sensor active. Reloading! Camera! Doorway secured! Loading new magazine!
I should have turned on the audio for that. Sorry, guys. Fourth round. Volps back on the Monty. Diaz on the glass. Much more like execute utility. I don't see this a whole lot out of Furia. Like I was saying, it's very kind of like, it just feels like pick your fucking favorite up, guys. Just make sure you fucking have some util and then you call it a day. But right now, it's a piano. You can already kind of see a lot of the attackers outside mud, outside benches. Adrian capitalizes on Moira, trying to get a little bit too fancy, a little bit too quick. But still, at the end of the day, Furia wants to target this piano guy. Ying the top, work him lower. The Ying is not to kill, it is to distract and blind, while the guys lower get the job done. They killed the guy in sight. They're planting. I was thinking they might go up. Bomb is going down. Gets absolutely denied through Bay. I wonder if that was info or just saw him through the smoke. That's kind of crazy that he crossed all the way. Maybe Ying had no more Yings left? Because I figured you would just be able to plant piano. You should have just planted piano. Maybe they thought the Solus was lower, instead he was upstairs. Good mindset for one variable, but in turn, didn't work out. If they just made it simple and they did the first thing they saw, they would have probably gotten that bomb down, and that would have probably been another Furia round. Diaz, lower basement, trying to come up. Bay is lower spiral. They know it. He just denied the plant. Now the question is, does Bay realize he's getting hunted? If he did, it was very short-lived. Lower spiral guy dead. The site guy's dead. Now they can basically eliminate that nobody is first floor and it's all a top floor. But again, Solus is still on the board. His phone is dead. Can't really track him too much, but they know he's there. Kansan about to fight with Boxera. 2v1. versus a shotgun. I'm surprised Baby Shark did not die, and he gets a second for his troubles. 2v1, Herds in the sight, dead. Done and dusted, Wildcard on the round. Can you find whose map pick is this? I actually don't know. I think you'll see it on this next screen. Baby Shark's feeling it. Baby Shark's liking it. He's giving back. What kind of food do they have invented? I actually haven't had any yet, but it's just catering. There's a bunch of shit. They usually have like a couple preset like menus. It's pretty decent. Wait, does it tell you? If I had to guess, it's Wildcard pick. Furia didn't ban it, let it go through, Wildcard picked it, is my guess. Because that's the whole thing. Furia banned it 22 times. Wildcard loves the map. They let it go through. Obviously, Wildcard knows it's like, there's no way they think, oh, they're just fucking stupid. They let this come through somehow. It's like, well, they did this. It's very comfortable for us. Let's pick it. Obviously, they prepped it. But here's another thing, guys, is a lot of the time in R6 esports, probably in all the esports, is you pick your comfort less so than, or more so than the enemy's weakness. Oh, Baby Shark with a great pick. I'm surprised they didn't fucking react. Door open, beeper's going, but Baby Shark was barricaded off, but he didn't even try to get out. So he gets the one and immediately gives it right back. 4v4. But the Baby Shark for Herds, they're both top performers for their respective teams. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe just enough to kind of switch up the tempo a little bit for Wildcard and close it out. Still have the Monty. They still have the Snake. And they have the Thatcher. I would say they're crucial ops for what needs to happen. Bomb going down. Pulse goes. Impacted. Can't thatch a fucking impact. He's going to know again. Can't thatch an impact. What's going to happen? No more impacts? No impacts, no nitros, no nothing. Bomb is down, 4v4. Post isn't great because they don't have vert. They still have admin control, so all they have to do is fight lower, which is much more simple than trying to retake the top. Laura gets one, Volps gets another. Kansan claws back with one pick onto the Monty. 2v3, not great, not awful. It's still a first floor horizontal fight. Kills another. Bay, if there's anyone to do it, 1 HP, 1 HP. Has a good cross. Diaz is there to back him up. Oh, huge round out of Diaz. Great plant out of Volps. Awesome Thatcher work. One more impact, I think, would have sealed the deal. Who knows where it went. Damn, they're going, bro. Damn. A 4-1, bro. A 4-1. And I would say this map is typically defender-sided. And they're doing too much. They do too. Wait, that was you, Bears? I thought somebody looked like you, but thought I was wrong. Oh, man, trust the gut. No, no.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, I'm in Bears. What's up? What's the number after every round? After every round? They're just fucking getting their faces.
5 seconds remaining.
Is this, what is this, CEO? CEO running it back, very similar ops. I think they might have opted for the Cade. I can't remember exactly what they dropped for. Adrian back on the Tachanka and the smoke. Heavy plant denial, a little bit of traps. Whole lot of time burn. It kind of looks like they still want to do a CEO here. Monty, Grim, Zoe. Zoe for the lower, Grim for the CEO walk, and to make the Zoe impacts much more efficient downstairs and possibly even get a kill. Monty for yellow, Twitch for any of the util, Doke for whatever the fuck they want. In through lower. Drone's going out. They'll know piano's good. Flanks will be set, but they're not going to be watching it. Once the clock starts ticking, guys, when you're in a situation like this, like Furia is, and Herds is below with the Zofia, the Grims go, the impacts go, and that's the clock. You have probably 30 seconds max until somebody is going to flank you downstairs, as long as you're somewhat getting close to the execute. And they don't know. They have no idea. There's no sign to even indicate to Wildcard that there's a guy downstairs. Mud window isn't open. The Ivy window is a little bit harder to hear, especially when you're up top. Loira ready to double up with Volps on yellow. Very quiet. The silence is so loud for Wildcard that you can only sit and think about what is happening. Grims are going. As soon as it grabs onto this guy, Adrian the Tachanka, the impacts will start flying. Whoever, this is a minefield, and they do not know it. Impacts come now. Kind of blew his load a little bit on that third, didn't need to, but you know, hey, got the job done, made it happen. Herd's job downstairs is not quite done. He still has vert for the double door. If the Grims come through, he can still wallbang. Stuns for the pressure from Connector. Lawyer in a good spot. He's made his presence unknown, but he is in such a huge spot for this. Kind of peels back, gets detected. Adrian's panicking a little bit on these fires. Diaz gets one. Loira gets another. Spiker on the flank. Might be too late. Gets one. Can he get a second? A third? They will need crazy numbers to claw this back. Dokal finishes him off. Loira dominates Wildcard on the top floor. 5-1. Damn. Hello, Snake. What is up, Snake? Hello, Snake.
Sure, just one thing, guys. First of all, about communication, right? Focus a little bit on what is the plan, what we're going to do to win the round, right? We're just saying, but nothing is happening. We need to flank a little bit or they should do stuff, right? Yeah. So for attack right there, talk about the next step, right, Spiker? Like, what we're going to do right now, how we can solve that problem.
Branding the 2 months.
Right? We can just accept, like, they're just working us, cooking us, right? So
is that the Aura Gaming Gear Tranquility and Chaos League? Holy shit.
But for me, the main thing is, like, talk about the next step. That's the only thing, right? They're going to probably now is pump them. Maybe they're going to try and rat a little bit more, cheese a little bit more, so be careful.
Well, that's a Wildcard thing.
We're like just scared to play. Don't be scared to play. No regrets. Now is the moment, right? Play the game right here. Talk about the step. Everyone give ideas on the round, right? If you need Shark, play more lurker. Shark, no right. Shark's playing good. Let's use Shark a little bit. His strength, like he's being our strength right here. Use him first, right?
Eles gostam de fazer a play da DM, virando 2 redonda no mid, ponta amarela. A gente já sabe disso. É só a gente comunicar as mídias,
what would Reduct even be saying right
now,
man, these guys are shit, man. You see that fucking sleeve? That was fucking sick, man. Where do we even get that from? Shit, man.
Mas a gente tá muito bem de trap. Foca nos cruzados do mapa. Tipo,
mesmo
que o round tiver difícil, guys, é fácil ganhar round em desvantagem nesse mapa. Vamos concentrar full nas win con, fechou? Vamos de piano, a gente tem a piano safe, só lembra de fazer o drone atrasado pros caras não pegar trigger, tá ligado? Fazer força amarela atrasado, dá o sapão atrasado.
É, meu, esse aí eu faço.
Exatamente, usar a lâmina amarela também do Dias, bem atrasado. Lembra que eles têm o plant do Souls,
que é só a gente
manter a exposição fixa
no semifinals quite yet,
isso eles vão fazer o CMDM.
This is the determine. The other games that are going on is FaZe Liquid, that's tomorrow, and GK Secret also tomorrow. Sacco with a 24 the 2 motherfucking years. How hard are you? Hard as fuck, hard in the paint, dog. Pressure. That's pressure right there, guys. You can witness it. You can feel the emotions through the screen. I mean, it's hard not to when you're down 1-5, and I think that's Matt Pick. Oh, shit. Wait, what is that? Sorry, guys. Wait, is that on Wildcard? I'm seeing a lot of sleeve talk right now. I hope that was Wildcard. You can feel the tension between the two teams. Yeah, actually. Wait, what's going on? Baby Shark's fucking computer crashing or some shit? See him tweaking and geeking? Saying he's fucking confused, man. Baby shark. Tech pause, guys. We love tech pauses. We love tech pauses. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. If I was the goat sauce, what would I be saying to them? I mean, they're just kind of saying the comms, right? But like, you know, that's easy shit to say. But like, yeah, that could 100% be the problem, just because it's like, again, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of fucking main stage, so you know, it takes some getting used to. But a whole map to warm up is not something you want to see. Wildcard's up down in Fortress. We'll see. Hey, guys, another thing, guys. The game's not over. A 1-5, yeah, it's a little bit intimidating. It's a little daunting, but it's not the end of the world. We've all seen worse.
5 seconds left.
Wait, who's casting this?
Back, and this turns into an all-timer. Or Furia get
the Aussies. Another CEO, but again, the sides have been switched. Wildcard has banned the Cade and the Bandit. They do not want to deal with the wall denial for both CEO and for the basement. The others a little bit less so, but you know, can still be applied. Make it easy, make it fast. Furia opts for the Deimos and the Grim, which basically makes it so that Wildcard cannot do those types of yellow takes that we were just talking about with the Grims and then the Zos. I can't remember exactly what Wildcard's attacker bans were, but I'm assuming it was one of those with the Deimos. Or yeah, I think it's probably the Deimos right, I guess. I don't think I saw a single Deimos. So Furia banned that out. Cannot do that whatsoever. It's got to do a much more traditional, like take CEO and get the fights in rather than the utility from below. Spiker's in a good spot. With Case, Sledge Shotgun, ready. Something very unexpected. As a defender, you would not ever imagine this would happen. Peeks for the pump, gets him, but it's not him, it's Bay, closes it out. Good space, out of Spiker, jumps in Spiral. It is in the shits for Furia right now. Everything is happening right now. Bay falls, extends over to Oreo, and dies. Maybe a little too much, maybe just enough for a sacrifice for the rest of his team. Kansan fucking pieces up to projector side, all alone to Volps in a 1v4. 1v3, slowly but surely, doesn't matter. Kansan, gigantic fucking round, absolutely needed. A great round to start out the attacking half. I mean, that's something nice. You can always kind of see the flip, bro. They were already looking so much more fluid, so much more clean. Furia had no idea what to do. And after such a, I don't want to say miserable, but underwhelming first half on defense, that's exactly what you want. Jumping with the, wait, tier 1 for 6. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. They have a tier 1 for 6, my man. Fucking, that's a contract right there. 350G. There he is. Just in. What's up, Prince? Oh.
10 seconds to go.
Reinforcing the floor.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Setting the razor shell. Enemy spotted.
Snake shot. Thank you for the prime. Enjoy the BBC that don't add in the emails. Thank you, Doc. Try to get that text out.
No enemies detected.
Is this a piano or is this a garage? I think it's a garage. Volps with the Mira. A lot of traps here, guys. A lot of traps. And you can see Loira's reception. Herds is tellers. So they're extending. Their roam is so trap-centric right now. And that's exactly what you need. Baby Shark might be able to get the info, but if he tries to walk, there will be obstacles to face. Spiker drops yellow. Blitz is coming through. Left to right, top floor clear. Piece by piece, zone by zone, it is happening, and Baby Shark will be ready to capitalize on any retreaters. I am a little bit scared right now because Spiker seems a little bit too far ahead, too alone. A lot of slack. Loira fucking one-taps Baby Shark, I think, on Visa window. Spiker answers back, immediately traded back, back-to-back trades. Perfect roam clear. Reloading. That is something that you can't scoff at. A 3v3 now. You lose your shield. You lose your snake, especially snake for the late round on consulate basement. That is a nice thing to have. But now the question is, do they know Volps is here? He just took some damage, but what from? Was it Adrian? Is he aware that he crossed the lounge and they see the piano guy? Do they know two are off site? Because it seems like they want to fight this. Unless Volps just went down spiral. I think Volps made it out. Now they're going to play a 3v3, a very traditional default 3v3. Good decision making out of Furia. They were coming to help in case Volps was on an island. He was able to make it out, and they peeled because they knew that 3v3 going into a 2v3, we got to even out the numbers a little bit better. A minute left now. Wildcard has figured out they have the map, and now they can just do the due diligence, step by step, work the vert. I think they might be lacking a little bit on the flank cams. We'll see if they want to go backside or front. They do have enough hot bottom pellets for the front wall, but 45 seconds, I don't know if they have enough time. Making the vert for the stock so they can come down Teller's Hall. One's going to maybe drop the hatch or walk down secret off the drone. Backside is theirs, 35 seconds. No, one flash. That flash is going to be crucial here, either for security or for pipes. Not using it quite yet. Volps, great shot on a bay. Playing this perfectly. Wildcard is stalling a little bit. They saw the first soldier die in front of them, and they stalled. They were scared. Scared to lose their life. But the Ash lost theirs in vain. Damn. I missed your 7-month, did I? I don't see it here. Thank you for the 7. I literally don't even see it here. Thank you, my man. Was it a while ago? I don't see it. Oh, good. Thank you for the 7, man. Appreciate that, dog. I'm actually hoping, you know, I don't want Wildcard to lose, but I kind of want them to lose this map so I can relax. Fucking get some grub. I think the grub should be here semi-soonish. Strong boy gaming with the prime. Enjoy the BBC that no ads of the emotes. Thank you, dog.
5 seconds to insertion.
Doesn't seem like a huge crowd on a big venue. Crowd's pretty full. I think there's like bleachers up here, but they're like completely closed off. Let's see. What side is this? Just fucking drop the mic. Is it CEO again? Or is it a piano with a top hold? What is this, guys? Okay, it's a piano. Piano top hold. Only 2 top right now. Only 2 top. It's a numbers game, guys. And right now, Wildcard is going to win out if they commit to this take right now. Up the yellow wall. Another avenue for the blitz to kind of work through. One lower, one top. This lower guy, will he try to commit? Are they going to fight heavy for the top? This blitz starts working the top. Is the other defender going to come up yellow? Will Wildcard be watching? They have the gridlocks. There's that. But is that enough? Sometimes when you see the gridlocks, it makes you even want to go even more. Because you know the attackers are going to be less likely to be gun up on it unless they actively hear you. Time in with the thunder. Blitz going reception side now. Hits the Elamine. Big Elamine value out of hers. Gets 1, gets 2. Gets almost a 3rd. Consolation prize for Bay. But I'm sure they've already given the top. They have the Valk. They have the Mozzie. Info galore versus a weakened, a stressed, a discouraged Wildcard. But an SMG-12 can change all that. A Frenchman can change it all. A crazy cross, an impressive fight if he wins. Bay falls. Baby Shark gets pumped. Adrian dies. Map 1 to Furia. 7-2. A very fast. That is one of the worst ways to lose in an international event. It's just an absolute fucking dick down, bro. It's like you rock up and it's like, what did you even show up on stage for? We could have just skipped that. We could have just skipped that fucking map. Was that? Okay, thankfully. Let me check the Wikipedia here, see if I can see it. Wikipedia. Let's see if I can see. Map video. I don't. That was a wildcard map pick. That was wildcard map. Not great. Not the end of the world. Who are the other teams other than DZ and Furia and Wildcard? FaZe, Liquid are playing each other. Geek, Secret are playing each other. Fortress is any console always been a Brazil map. Well, I will say Wildcard has been they've been pretty good on Fortress. They have been pretty good. Did they say Wildcard was going to wreck on Consulate? They did. I might be they. Put my feet up a little bit, guys. Gotta stretch out. Let me see my fucking OBS. What the fuck is this? Ah, whatever. Anything the new operators can affect Pro League? Well, I played it, so I can't really share any opinions. The weapon loves Fortress. Absolutely loves Fortress. Fuck. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry guys, I gotta check a couple things. Okay. I heard someone say console is Wildcard's favorite map. Yep. It's a fan favorite for them. It's a fan favorite. But the thing is, guys, is like when you're at this level, when you're at a top 8 fighting for top 4 of a S tier event, maps get fucking lost. Maps get lost. People bleed, right? And granted, that was a little bit more of a bleeding. That was a little bit of a smoke show. But Yeah, a little disappointing overall. Underwhelming, under expectations. Who won? Furia won that first map. Oh, let me do the predictions. Slash predict. 17%. Congrats, guys. Holy shit. Predict. Start predict. Who wins this map? 10 minutes. Drag my balls. Tier 1 sub. Thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy the BBC, the no ads emotes. Thank you, dog. Here's my prediction. Well, it was Wildcard. It still is Wildcard. I'll commit to it. What was the score? 7-2? 7-1? 7-2? Oh, here we go. That guy stole your mouse pin. I know, bro. It's crazy. How could he do that to me? What's the next map? Fortress. Okay, now I can get behind it. Between the maps, I'm fine with it. Dude, I just got glitched in an ad. It said it was the last 78 minutes. Bro, you didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? Yo, Pojo feet cam. How long has your name been that? Bro, what the fuck? Holy shit. Pojo feet cam with the 5 gifted. I'll talk to Poj. I'll see if I can make that happen. What if I get a GoPro attached to Poj's desk at all time and it just stares at his feet? No matter, he could be doing whatever the fuck he's doing, and I just got it on broadcast. It's like I'm like one of those zoos. I'm like one of those zoos. I got the penguins. I got the dogs on the exhibition at all times. Feet cam, thank you, my man. Thank you for the 5 gifted, dude, so much. Holy shit, thank you. W's. That would be great, thank you. All right, I'll talk to him about it. Oh man, I've been talking a little bit too much, guys. My throat's starting to fucking hurt. Or was it the little conversation I had with Iconic in the bathroom? Up for debate, but all I know is shit's getting a little bit scratchy. Pretty furious because I won a big chat. Well, that was a 17%er. That was 17%. I should have checked who the big dog was. Timmy with the 3. Thank you for the 3. Whoa, look at that solar eclipse, guys. Oh, I just hit my funny bone. Oh, I'm cooked. Shit. X Fendi, thank you for the 2 months. The 2. We need a Johnson cam. Johnson is too long of a word for what it is. Maybe like a Joe. Joe cam. Banger. Bro had goon effect with Iconic. That's it. Goon effect. Goon break. Where's the grub at, guys? Bro, by the time I get my grub, it's going to be fucking GG's. Wait, what is...
Another CC update heading your way. Interesting game, of course, on the Allianz Fault this time around. We've got chess, and we just had arguably one of the more hyped matchups that are probably, well, chess-wise, but of course the CC side of things as well. Magnus Carlsen playing for Team Liquid. Important game for him to win, and how did it go?
Well, he managed to get the win pretty convincingly too as well, I'll say, and he's against Hans Niemann as well, which is, for those who know chess,
he's got the butt plug.
Match, to be honest,
he's got the butt plug.
The way you'd expected. Magnus walking
how
off
did we get here?
Hand, so still quite a lot of bad blood between those guys as expected, but club championship-wise, he's guaranteed
just as I predicted, Magnus was going to win versus Buttplug Man.
Who's going to be playing for those spots
His
as
E5
well, which is
to
Team Falcons
F2 was astounding.
So a massive storyline over on
the
the
way
B
he was
stage
working
as well.
his
so those are the kind of teams we're looking towards. Virtus Pro going to have to come back tomorrow and try
games
and
are left? We're in the last
it's looking
one.
very good at the moment.
Here with a 200, almost high trade. Oh my god, I got it. 300 bits. Whoa, 300 bits.
Side of Liquid, but looking as a whole, what are we expecting outside of that CC-wise? Because Falcons have got some real big names here.
Yeah, so Falcons managed to come second and third last year. Obviously, Hikaru being the name he is,
why
we
are
expect him to be up there as
what
well.
Happened to this?
I'm
not against
it. Get through Dennis today, who's playing for AGL, and that's going on at the moment. Seemed like a bit of a tense back and forward game, but you know, as I said, we expect big things from him, so we expect him to get far.
Yeah, going to be interesting as the week goes on over here at the Allianz Vault. We'll be keeping you up to date as we go through, guys.
Am I just on the chess feed now?
He thinks he can come in here and play my game. He knows nothing. Let's go!
Tyler 1, you're done.
I'll give it a sec. Wait, that's not that bad. I don't know if this is chess. Am I on chess? I guess Weibo will do something crazy in Osaka or an Invitational. Maybe, if you really think it's, you know, it's like the foundation and the baby steps, right? If that's the theory, then yeah, they should theoretically make it beyond. Well, SI, they'd probably make it out of groups. They'd make it to playoffs, but whether or not they'd be in the loser bracket or the upper bracket, that's the difference. So a lot of teams make it out to playoffs in SI because more teams make it out, less teams get grouped. Because there's a double bracket throughout the whole tournament. There's an upper, there's a lower. Wait, what is this? Am I on wait, this is Wildcard. Oh, we are here. Okay. That's cool. Dude, I was so confused for a second. It's just a club championship. Was that a club championship? I felt like he was just fucking saying fucking Magnus took him. I mean, that would have been cool, but. All right, guys, second map of Wildcard Furia. One map stands between Furia and top 4 finish. A chance to get to the grand finals, but first they would have to go through DZ. But first, before that they got to take Wildcard on Fortress. Now, Fortress, great map for Brazil. Also a great map for Wildcard. And now you might be thinking, what? I thought Consulate was going to be a great map for Wildcard. I thought Wildcard picked Consulate. I thought Furia banned it 22 times. All correct, yes, but shit happens. Wildcard lost it. They got smoked. Now the question is, are they going to get smoked on Fortress? Now, for the sake of time, we don't want that for the drops. We want max OT. We want third map. Will that happen? Will Bay the weapon in his amazing Aura Gaming Gear Chaos Sleeve carry us over the finish line of Fortress and take us into the third map, which is Cafe, for the drops, for the hours, for the time stream? Great question. Fortress will decide it all.
10 seconds remaining.
Wildcard's already on defense. Bans coming through are Blitz and Snake. Diaz. Honestly, like fucking everybody was running Snake on Consulate. Everybody wants a little slice of the pie that is Snake and his big juicy thighs. But of course, also Blitz because, you know, why the fuck not? Fortress is a very good shield map, and especially Blitz, because you never know what's going to happen, where it's going to happen, and when you do know, you don't want it to be Blitz. Fast entry out of Boxera into Horse. Granted, it is a kitchen site, guys. Very, very first floor heavy site, but Boxera's ready. He's ready for the top control. He is on the ram, getting open T, trying to trick it with the Mira. Great, great play right there. Because the Bandit and the Cade are banned. Even if you have the Bandit, two-brow tricking and Bandit tricking is a little bit dicey. You have to put the freezes, you have to put the Bandit down, you have to shoot it. There's a lot of layers. Freeze, Mira, that's that. I think he just shot it. I think that's 2 Thermites. 2 Thermites are down, all because of Baby Shark and Kanzan on their two-brow Mira trick. And not going to lie, that's pretty bad. Hatches are reinforced. That T-wall, you can still get it open. You still can. But then you really have to commit to that side because you can't go to the vert and work the hatches. Laura gets to the pick onto Spiker, immediately traded out. Perfect refrag out of Adrian. If he did not get that, that would have been bad. Another trade back to Volps, closing it out to a 4v3. I think this is where it's going to stop. It's going to be at a standstill for a little bit. Furia's going to win that first half of the early engagements, and they're going to have the numbers. Because just kidding, Bay on top, taking out Boxera. That's also the vert. A little bit of vert was done, but only for T. Whenever they back up little by little to kitchen, to medic, the vert will not be a problem anymore. 3v3, great gun power for both attack and defense, and quite frankly, that's what it's going to come down to. It's just the gunfights. 3v3, that's when it gets scrappy. Sometimes the gunfights are good, sometimes you just fucking run into them and just die. But thankfully, Bay does not fucking troll, and Bay is a fucking beast. Makes it a 2v2. Cams are hacked. I don't think there's going to be any cams that are going to be an issue for any of these wildcard players as of right now. Never mind, one is getting pinged. Possibly a BP? There's no BPs on the board. What's getting them? No way it's a default. Bay, you need the shot. Sorry, Baby Shark needs a shot. We know you're not going to disappoint. 35 seconds. 1v1, 1v1. They're both separated. Both have to be confident in their fights. Diaz is more so than Baby Shark. 25 seconds. God damn. God damn. It was close in the first little bit, but Diaz took that shit by the fucking balls and just sideswiped the living fuck out of Wildcard. The 2v2s are very, very hopeful, guys. That shit can happen anyway, but not if Diaz is involved, I guess. Yeah, Kansan a little bit overzealous on that one. I get it, trying to help your boys, but you know, fucking shit happened. Can't change the past.
Time to redecorate.
Do they have really worse execute? Weibo?
Located by attackers.
Maybe, I don't know. Wait, Kier, you did more bits? Think of, what is that, 600 bits? Thank you. Wow. W Kier. All right. We're going top. We're going office.
10 seconds to insertion.
Not really. Like, again, one of these very common Furia ops. Okay, never mind. They changed it up a little bit. I spoke a little too soon. They have the Finka, they have the BB, they have the Monty. Great combo with the Finka. A lot of map control potential for Furia. Whether they want to go direct, whether they want to go Old Tower. They can make any decision they want, and they can be so oppressive with those operators. Quick early attempt on a life here, opening the window, holding for the swing, maybe going to still stay on it. This is kind of a dicey angle as a defender. Sometimes you really don't think that they're going to be there a whole lot. Great wrap play out of Spiker. I don't know if it's going to really work because the wall's open. They're going to check it. Swinging in. Drops with the Monty. Spot Spiker hiding. Nitro goes. Exit comes. Jumps in Soda. Nades are going. 2 shields. 1 guy. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Any assistance is just, oh. I was going to say hopeless. And Bay came in with a fucking stinker. 1v3. After such a overwhelming force of Old Tower, Bay claws it back and takes it for Wildcard. Holy shit. History EWC, only you are. I think there's a French streamer. It's me and a French streamer for R6. Is this a timeout? What's going on here? What is going on here? Wow, 6 leave. If you're a guy in the back, GG's? Yeah, maybe. We'll see, guys. It's only 1-1. It's only 1-1. If you're talking about overall round count for the series so far, yeah, it's a little bit rough. But, you know, it's a reset, man. Technically, it's 0-0. If you really think about it, it's fucking 0-0. But at the same time, Furia did win that out strategically, and I want to say execution-wise, Bay saved the round. That was definitely a Bay MVP round. They would be 0-2 if not for Bay's heroics.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds
Another Monty here. Bulbs on the Monty. No Finka, no double shield with the BB. More so firepower on the Deimos, on the Ashe, on the Twitch they've had before, but all together really makes it a scary kind of gunfight situation for no matter who it is. You have the pulse shotgun, you have the SMGs, you have the MP5. You know, this is definitely one of those rounds where I'm thinking Furia just picks some fucking guns. They got good utility, but their guns I think are the staples here. Opening up office, I think it's going to be more so a direct here with a new tower hit. Opens up that dorms wall just for some pressure. Keeps the aces. Probably going to rotate to new tower. Baby Shark is down below. He has done the nitro before through the skylight. One of those things where you really need to hear the audio, and on a LAN, audio cues are not always as clear. There's so much noise. There's so much communication. Shotgun close on the F2. Somehow, at that close quarter range, Adrian leaves with less health than the attacker. Spiker closes out Herds, takes out the Ashe. Monty on the hunt. Spiker narrowly escapes death. Baby Shark with a flank, gets one, gets almost a second. Wasn't Baby Shark, I was about to shit my pants, but Adrian is making the most out of Baby Shark's flank, and Spiker closes it out. A second round for Wildcard. It's just a lot of directs right now to Furia. They're just 5-man pushing one thing. But Wildcard is so good at acknowledging that, hey, guys, count the numbers. 1 here, 2 there, 1 here, another 1 here. No one's on the flank. Hit that shit. A lot of the times you would think the flank comes after the first part of the execute, after they get the first kill, after they get the wall, after they set everything up and get ready for the next objective. Not Wildcard. Initially, right as the execute happens, they have to worry about their back, and that's too much to worry about. That was bad. That closed it out. Another question, guys. 2-1, 3-1, 2-2. Kitchen again. A little bit of a different lineup. I mean, the dangerous part here, guys, is no matter what you do, they're gonna, if they want to take the vert and then work the hatch for medic, they can. The Cade is banned. You can't delay it. That's the only thing you can really do with the Cade, and that's enough time to actually burn with the Cade and maybe even the tub. Another first floor extend here. Remember, the Mira is banned, so they cannot do the Mira tuber out trick anymore. So this T-wall will get opened. And now we might see what it would have looked like before if they got that wall open before that crazy play to deny it. Waiting for like a little early cheeky pick. T-wall gets open. Baby Shark's actually playing the top here. The last time they ran this, they did not have anybody start top. Not a single soul. They only flooded up after the fact. Deimos tracks Baby Shark, the one guy off site. Also a dope call. Answers the dope call. Still being tracked. They're aware of the presence. Will they hunt? Or will they just keep him at bay while they work T-side? Slow and steady. Deimos outside front door.
I'm reloading. Specchio sensor on the lookout.
Baby Shark's moving a lot. Moving a whole lot, even though they're not really like kind of pressuring, they're just holding. He's not scared to make his presence known. But then again, his old tower side is clear, so he can back up if he wants to. He always has the exit. He might not know it, but he does have it.
Get ready for the breach.
Dining wall open, T-wall open. This is a very lobby side. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Oh, I got food, guys. Holy shit. Thank God. Bless up. Shout out Bogdan. the grub. I don't remember what the camera looks like. Chicken potatoes, very classic. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I might have to sit out for a round and just fucking grub down real quick. You guys might miss me for a second. What is this fucking wooden ass fork shit?
Let's have a look.
All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna just fucking. I'm gonna put Talon on. I'm gonna eat this real quick because I'm actually starving. I am so fucking hungry. They again, heroics after heroics. Kansan making it a 3v1. Hertz is just absolutely fucking hopeless. Talon audio going on.
Cardon Fortress
Camera
digging deep
off.
here at the
Esports right back,
World Cup. Getting the job done.
Well, they invested pretty heavily to get Bay back
fast,
to safety, and it worked out well. Tactical timeout, Furia.
Como é que tá sendo o jogo? O primeiro espaço que a gente tá pegando, eles já estão entregando muita kill nesse primeiro espaço, tá ligado? Então o que eu acho que a gente tem que fazer, Volcão? Acho que a gente segue nas blocadas, a ideia de vocês tá boa. Só que essa primeira pisada, vocês têm que resolver o primeiro problema mais rápido do que vocês estão resolvendo. Porque isso vai dar tempo de vocês organizar a rotate, de vocês conversar como é que vocês vão punir, pra vocês organizar a exec como vocês estão falando. Se vocês fizessem a mesma exec que vocês estão fazendo algo que vocês fizerem agora, com mais tempo pra jogar, ia ser melhor. Ou seja, vamos ganhar tempo na primeira pisada pra gente ter paciência pra trabalhar o round depois, fechou?
Só que o foda é que a aspeitura deles é traps, tipo, a primeira pisada vai ser
então,
foda.
Sabe o que a gente pode fazer? O semi-cavalo, que daí a gente vai fugir das traps, a gente tem os bonecão ainda e tal.
E na da águia?
E na da águia eu acho que a gente tá trocado, não tem problema. Eu acho que a gente tá
Astra é roubado, mano.
Beleza,
So as we return, 3-1 lead for Wildcard. Tactical timeout will expire. Wildcard certainly with a lot of fans in attendance, making a lot of noise. Dorm's game's up next. But the reality is, they're in a much better position now. 3-1 up. 5-1 would be the dream. 4-2, probably the pass mark here for Fortress. So 2 rounds to go. Probably only need 1 more. But they're just playing a lot better.
They've had some of those big moments. Large portion of those courtesy of Bay with the double nitro earlier, and in that most recent round was able to get back towards site, find a nice clip of his own, just alleviating a bit of pressure elsewhere.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And for what feels now like the first time in this series, questions are being posed of Furia. Yes, it's attack into Fortress, but we've seen their attacks be really well drilled over the course of this series up until this point. And so their problem solving will now truly be tested. The Sens to be selected here for round 5. That's going to be very interesting to see how they look to incorporate it into the lineup.
$201 EPS for Bay, sitting at 8-1 with a 100% cost. It's been a standout performance up to this point. It's just taking a bit of damage there from Kansan.
Cheeky angle.
I say a bit, he's down to half health off that.
It might compromise him a little later in the round. So dangerous back on Consulate. The herd so far here on Fortress has been contained.
Got through. You can just see Furia a little bit more cautious now. And now they lose Herds. Kansan to finish the drop off. Box Zero though, up main. Oh my goodness! Shuts down Bay!
Sending a payload.
Box Zero, a huge moment for Furia. And a call onto Baby Shark. He'll have to either answer it or eat the call. He will answer it. 2 more Chugger payloads ready to go for Box Zero. A third almost on his way. Furia now with the extra player, but then he goes down to Adrian with the Shamika launcher. Another answer back from Wildcard. This is what we didn't see much of back on Consulate.
And Adrian and Spiker will be able to stall out a large area for a significant portion of time. 17 shots available on Tachanka, 3 gas babes for Spiker. On the flip side, Furia, though, with decent execute utility. The Sens with 3 ROUs, a grenade for the dislodge, and double flash. Critically, a lot of time as well, but Goyo as well, not to be underestimated, not to be discounted.
And 3 gas babes as well, still for Spiker. He's going to throw one out, looking to defend his game's position. Diaz is just lurking towards main stairs. Adrian will need to be cautious.
They're trying to pinch this smoke desperately, Furia. They know they need to clear this shotgun up close.
Spiker holding the angle. Does he opt for the swing? Oh, the timing is just awful. Wanted to pop the gas bait, but Laura pops his head. Baby Shark can't win the battle down the hallway. Diaz has got him covered. And it's only Adrian left as Volta will go for the plant. Hasn't got the time to play around with the Shamika launcher. Spots one, but Diaz is just clean with the shot. There's a second attacking round for Furia. This next round is so crucial. It's must win for Wildcard.
Big round from Furia. Doing a great job.
I'm back. How was that?
Their way forward into the side. Good.
How was that round? I fucking heard it. Sounded a little crazy. Oh. I fucking scarfed that shit down. Holy shit. Camera? Wait, is my camera not on? Is my camera not on? No, my camera's on.
Attackers have located a bomb. Reinforcing wall.
Okay. So Furia just closed that round out. It sounded like there was a bunch of bullshit and some god shots that happened, so maybe it wasn't even supposed to be wildcards to be, or Furious to begin with, but not how that shit fucking goes. 3-2. Big round to decide the half here, guys. Will Wildcard have a good half or an okay half? Even playing field and just hope their attacks are better than Furious? Or are you better put the Brazilians on a defender-sided map and they're better just go fucking crazy on your ass? Baby Shark's down out a little bit. Aggro on Old Tower. Her just waiting for a pick, waiting for any extra aggression, early pick attempts. Very slow and methodical out of Furia right now. They're just kind of lining up, seeing what they can get, if they're going to get any freebies, anything that's kind of just, you know, that shouldn't happen from Wildcard. If the pressure's going to be on, if they're going to overextend, if they're going to overplay their hand. Still, nothing. Drones happen. Drones get shot. Map control stays the same. But this is still somewhat of a tell that they're not going to go for a dorms quite yet. Seems like they just want to poke and see where they can get Courtyard. Cannon Hall, maybe up Spiral. I don't think Old Tower, maybe a backstab, but nothing too decisive as of yet. Spiker falls. Baby Shark 2. That's the main guy. That's his help. Horse is going to have to be spread thin from front and back. Horse will surely be attacked. Bay kills one. Volps kills Adrian on the pulse. Kansan is fighting for this. Needs something. 1v3. Doesn't matter. 3-3. Even playing field. Wildcard switch the attack. I will say everything that I've seen out of previous times with Wildcard, their defense is really scary.
Just one thing that I think right here,
now they're on attack.
Right here for this attacks, if go to overtime, like they play a little bit more spread, right? They did the latter when this was kind of split, so be careful. Probably overtime they're gonna do something similar. You guys can be more aware. If you guys need to get closer, can be some get closer and the flank right there. Okay, so there's not much gap, so you guys can. If you guys are compacted, this is, you guys know that. Okay. Just talk a little bit about attacks. Remember, guys, aggressive drones is important. Check if it's the cafe tree to work, cafe bunker, right? That is super important. For bathroom, remember what I said, right? For now, at least, I'm beginning to match my opinion is, Spiker. We can play clear a little bit more, doing the step by step right there. Talk about how we're gonna clear bunker, right? To the bathroom plant right there, that how we're gonna do. Chacon can keep with the lurkers, Chacon, but be aggressive. Make sure to play the game right there. If you're not confident, don't do it. Just bring interfag right here. And one thing about the flanks, if you need to bring a greedy lock, you guys can, of course, and still have grenades. Can be something, okay? Because like I'm going to be playing opposite side of the map, right?
Yeah.
So remember this, okay? This is something important. Or I think if you're going to play 2-on-2, something faster, bro. Let's play the game, right? Don't be shy. Like, let's be a little bit more aggressive. Let's get the checkers, get the talk, horse, door, etc. Remember, guys, operator's name. Talk about the operator's name right there, right? We need so much about that so guys can track.
Sobre os bans, guys. Blix e Montanha.
Best legacy of our city.
Passa choque, Maverick.
Passa choque, Maverick. Não tem mistério.
Imagine having a whole legacy on a skin and game.
Só isso, guys. Só botar fudendo, mano. Vocês estão bem demais. Dá uma respirada só.
Beleza, então.
Big, mano.
Tamo big mesmo. O bagulho é doido mesmo.
Round a round, guys. O jogo é a gente contra a gente, mano. Foda-se eles,
How the game's been?
Foda-se eles.
How's the day
Eles tão
been?
muito
How the games
concentrados.
went? Good. DZ
Tem
1,
foco
2-1,
full, mano, full time.
NA on top so far. We'll see about this
Fechou?
game.
Bora.
Fechou, mano. Fechou.
4 rounds away from Wildcard getting eliminated. How long is left to stream? Until it's over. What the fuck is wrong with Baby Shark's game, bro? He's done this like 5 times this series. Get it together. Band's coming in, Wildcard. What will they pick? Maybe some trap. Maybe wall denial. I'm gonna assume wall denial because they're very proficient on the 2 Mira. And Cade comes in. Blitz band, same band so far in the first half of the last defensive attack splits. Will they get the bandit? Bandit is gone. Wall denial is not dealing with. Montaigne ban is coming though. I don't think they banned double shields on the other half. So they just don't want to deal with the shields. Furia does not want to deal with the shields. Wildcard does not want to deal with the walls. So they will have faster entries, faster setups to the execute, but less pushing power on said execute. Starting out of Kitchen again. Both defensive halves have been started with Kitchen. Pretty similar lineup. The only kind of difference here is the Mozzie, but pairing that with the Mute and the Mozzie upstairs and not playing it, maybe putting a rat in there is going to be good because especially if you don't play it, you reinforce the hatch, you give up the space. They're going to take a long time to get that map control.
10 seconds left before insertion.
And the longer they take to get to the hatch, the better your odds are when it comes to
5
execute.
seconds remaining.
30 seconds compared to 15 seconds when they finally can actually work everything and they have everything that they needed to make an execute happen is huge.
Gotta reload.
You actually there or am I tripping? I'm fucking here, dog. I'm here as fuck. Wait, watch this. Beauty cam. I don't know what you're seeing because I don't see it right now, but camera.
Swapping mags.
Seems like a little bit more of a horizontal poke. You see 2 bathroom side, 1 outside hammam. Snake, a backstab for Old Tower. Wait for the first floor pressure, open up T. Baby Shark might have some space. Work the top, scan the top, get the top. Maybe even walk down on the staircase. Doesn't seem like they really want to even commit to the vert here. They have no ram, no nothing. They have the cans, but they're not going to use it. First floor with Baby Shark back hit. That is what's going to happen, and that is what is happening. Going for the kitch door. All of hammam, all of T, sensed off, hitting the site, isolating the medic guy. Baby Shark comes down Old Tower, fights the medic guy, Volp's in sight. The last line of defense before they have the site is gone, done and dusted. The medic guy is the only one right now, and he is cornered. He is stuck, but they know if they extend too much, Herds will help because they took a long time. They gave enough of an opportunity for Furia to come back to the site and assist their pinned Azami in medic. Diaz gets Bay on the overextend because at this point, it's just a struggle. It's a scramble. It is fucked. 2v3, Baby Shark hurt. With the snake though, so that's still good information. Finds Herds, the guy in the medic vending area, but the other 2 are unknown. You can assume, you can guess, maybe court to medic. Maybe dining. They found the guy dining. Maybe hammam. Are they aware? I think they are. I think they know that there's nothing to worry about other than this medic guy on the right. Herds holds it down, closes it out. 4-3. Furia. The first round of the defensive split goes to Furia. Shit. That's the worst, guys, is like, there's one thing being the coach and being behind them and not being able to like do anything in that moment. You can like write notes, you can kind of collect your thoughts, formulate a game plan, but being the analyst and being in the back end, having to witness everything and not be able to do anything in that moment, fucking, that would suck. That would fucking suck.
10 seconds left before
And that's what Wildcard analyst is doing right there. That's Justin.
5 seconds to go.
We're in the office back again. It's going to be a little bit of an extend on this old tower side. Flex reinforcements so they peel out if they have the opportunity. Grim, Deimos, Doke. No shield here because obviously 2 shields are banned. Not opting to run the BB. Maybe not worth. Maybe they'd just rather have a gun. I would think 9 times out of 10 if any of those other shields were up, they would take it. Seems like an old tower take so far. Deimos for lower, Grim, Flores, Ace, all on this top floor pressure. There's a baby shark, and I actually work up the lower here. Where is Spiker? Is he front door with the case? Oh, he's outside of Cannon Hall. It's kind of hard to say. It might just be one of those things that Furia was just doing it on the attack. They open up dorms, they kind of pressure. They have Baby Shark ratting down in red, so he is their back line. And then they're going to isolate New Tower, Spiral, and Horse, with hopefully Baby Shark to kind of just play middleman and hold the back, get a pick. 1-for-1 trade, Volps for Bay, Box Era to Bay. Who are you going to track? You have everybody at your fingertips you can track. Every single person on this defense. Shotgun somebody. Who the fuck was that? Diaz takes some hits from below. Deimos working it. No tracks, just using the pumps and the pistol. I'm surprised he hasn't quite yet. Tracking the Wamai. He's already given up. Usually what happens here in a situation like this is the Wamai gives up and then somebody else fills, so that no matter what, that horse control is still there. Calls it off for Wamai, sends it up Spiral. Immediate damage to Adrian, but they do get Volps. Will they secure it? A little bit extended on Kansan's side. Baby Shark a little delayed. I think a bit bold, a bit overzealous on Kansan. Maybe just take a deep breath, wait for the control, wait until you can pitch him out from the flag desk. Adrian finally gets in the sight. This guy's still on the desk. 2v1 swing. It's just a little bit dysfunctional. It's a little bit off sync. One by one. I think it was a great concept, but it was just delayed, and one person moved in front of another, and it just was not quite there. Five, 3.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's be.
We can hear. Oh, no, we can't hear.
Can't hear.
We'll get another timeout for this early.
Can't hear.
He's not talking.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go.
From now, it's starting right now. Can I speak right now? Guys, just this right here, okay? Let's play more for the clears that are set at the beginning of the match right there, right? But one thing, let's bring mute third and let's deal against the mirror. Let's bring Twitch and Nash in the compositions. Chacon, just play closer to the composition. He's muted right there. And,
he's muted.
In order he can't even hear. He can't hear.
I'm getting muted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting muted like 3 times in a row. I didn't touch my keyboard a single time. I don't know why. What is happening? Like, yeah,
oh man,
like,
that's
it's
not
fine,
good,
but
guys.
like even on
That's
the last
not
timeout,
good. Yeah,
like,
shit happens.
Muted.
Mental's cooked.
I can hear now.
Oh, now we can't hear. Jose's with the Beaulo MVP set. Oh my God. You know what? I actually felt a little tingle just a little bit ago. I think that's what that was. Good fucking shit, dude. Good shit, man. Whose family is that? Now these drums again. It's only for here. Not in game. Even Wildcard phases feel the despair. I mean, here's the thing, guys. You can see it. You can see it on them. You can see it on them, and they're like fucking, you know, granted, the technical difficulties are technical difficulties. You would be doing that shit if you're up 6-0. But, dude, look at the Lagonis fucking ear mark. Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, that's, you can kind of see it. There's frustration. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull this up, guys. If you can see fucking Wildcard right now, you can't really see it. They looked, dude, like Baby Shark, Adrian, both of their hands were just like up on their fucking head, face palming essentially. Does the Vigil bundle count as an esports team? I'll buy it if I can use it. You can use it in comp, yes. You can 100% use it in comp. You can 100% use it. I have confirmation from Blast admins. You can use all the MVP ones, like I think you can use the Macy, the Jinxie, all those. But I have 100% confirmation of mine. Running the games, not opting for the Tachanka, as we previously talked about before, that Tachanka, one of the very rare sites that he is beneficial on, one of them being this game's office. You can already see the vending wall is a little bit different here. Usually you see it on the from Soda, the right one reinforced, the left one rotate. It is the opposite for Furia. We'll see how it actually plays out. Spiker is on the BB, so they are opting for the shield. Maybe that could be the X factor, guys. Maybe they just need that extra firepower, that brunt of the spear at the very tip of the assault, of the push. Purge with the DMR and Horus. It's a little dangerous, I'm not going to lie. This is a little sticky situation. Watching this, I'm a little scared for Wildcard, but then again, Bay is here. Great shot onto the Goyo. Perfect timing to stop Bay on his track. Kills, please. I would say almost equal damage from Loira and Babe, but Baby Shark's in a great spot to cut this guy off, and they know he's red. But I think Loira is somewhat aware. I think he heard him hop on the cam, which sucks, but I get it. Confirmation is key. Oh, beautiful shot out of Baby Shark. Another beautiful shot out of Baby Shark. Opening up the round, 5v3 versus a disgruntled Furia. Gun power is there. We have the Smoke, the Aruni, and the Ella. And Box Air is actually in a pretty good spot. I think with these picks, Wildcard might get ahead of themselves. I think they're getting ahead of themselves. Doesn't fucking matter. Boxera, a little too impatient. I think maybe you give it a second or two longer. Wait for them to really come in.
Go on, ready.
Who knows if he whiffed or if Kansan's just him. 2v4. Diaz gets Baby Shark after so many deaths. So many trades. 1v4. Diaz, 2 smokes, and it is an SMG-11. One of the best operators for a 1vx situation. But there's a lot of entrances, so 1 smoke is only going to really hold back 1 guy, and then it's a 1v3 at the end of the day. Grim goes, he gets spotted. He's getting damage tracked. The odds are not looking good. This guy is fucked. They get around after, what, 2, maybe 3 rounds in a row. Wildcard might be back in it, might actually have a game, but really determines it right here, right now on this round. Fury gets 6-4, I don't know. With the Wildcard temperament and their mental the last couple of rounds. I don't know if they have it in them. Anything's possible, though. Beaulo, I turned 40 tonight. Wait, this guy's got the 86 in his name. That might be factual information. That just might be. For real, for real? The big 4-0? Don't tell chat that, brother. They're gonna call you a fucking... Actually, they might call you a fucking Gramps. Nah, you're right, bro. Don't worry about it. You're not Gramps. Happy birthday, dog. Happy birthday, dog. Happy slightly early birthday, dog. Hope you get some fucking, some brewskis on the house. Super unk. Okay, bro. Come on now. Everybody say happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Dust my guys, come on. Come on. I'm sorry. My chat does not reflect my opinion. Happy birthday, dog. Hopefully it's a fucking fantastic one. Best decade yet.
5 seconds to go.
What is this? Kitchen, dining, extend. They're running the pulse just like Wildcard was. Running the Mira. The rest is just kind of defaulty ops.
Loading new mag.
All this pressure, just opening up barricades, getting everything set up, figuring out where they want to go. But no matter what, you gotta give them a sense of a false pressure. Hands with the glass, and they know it. Any smoke that happens, they will be somewhat ready for a glass to be behind it. Box Eric closes out Spiker. Bay gets the refrag. Medic is theirs. Hallway is dangerous. Medic is dangerous through this vending machine. Does Bay know? Close with a pump. He does not, and he learns very fast. Herds kills Adrian. The last 2 remaining Wildcard members are doubled up in laundry. So hurt. Kansan tries to get out. Gets his ass tapped by Loira. Minute 55. 1v4. Match point is looking inevitable for Furia. It was a fast hit, but I don't think it was clean enough. 1v3 now. Nice shot on a Volps. But at the end of the day, I'm starting to think it might just be for the stats, and it might just be for the scoreboard. Maybe it won't be not anymore. He's got an idea of court. He knows there's a Mira facing him. He can possibly work this, especially if he overextend and you peek when you don't have to, Herds. Shotgun out now. A little bit more space. Doesn't have to move from the nade. This Mira, though, no matter who he tries to fight, crazy obstacles. Close door with a shotgun or a Mira facing him. It turns out it was the switch. 6-4 for Furia. Elimination for Wildcard. You can kind of just see it in Wildcard. You see the whole tournament flashing before their eyes. Doesn't matter what happened before, whatever 7-0, whatever 20 bomb, 1vx, 2v4, 2v5. It's all insignificant at this point if you can't get to OT. Baby Shark touching his monitor. Who's gonna be on Baby Shark ass after this? We'll see. I don't know why they were so fucking pissed off. It's just because he said they're not gonna beat us. They haven't beat us. They're not gonna beat us. Guys, isn't that kind of crazy? G2 drops Loira, and he is 1 round away from being top 4 at EWC after all the success that they've had with Loira on that current roster. Gets him out, brings on Shaiko. Does not even qualify to the events. And Loira goes back home to Brazil, joins this newly formed roster of Furia. First event together. And possibly a top 4 and beyond. I'm going to be honest, my predictions are cute. Yeah. Mine will be 5th too. I have to be perfect, I think, after every other one. Actually, I might be able to miss one more, and then I still get my skin. We'll see. It's going to be a games extension, but this double wall, 2 dorms is reinforced. It's a little bit different. Usually see the double wall outside, but now games is the strong point, and dorms is the choke. TCSG fight here on Diaz through Horse. Doesn't give his life away for it. Laura's challenging the stairs. Drone out. 2 ready to help from Old Tower. Volps is down. Twitch drone to try to secure it. No zaps. I don't think it'll get off in time. I think he might get too hungry, and they might overextend, and they might get a little too selfish, but it doesn't matter. It worked out in their favor. The gunfights were won. Wildcard is 1 more round away from overtime, because surely Diaz does not clutch this. There's no way in hell. Damos, Snake, F2, R4Cs, AK-12s versus a ACOG. 6-5. It'd be a pretty good comeback to get to overtime in front of a lot of your family members. Where will Furia go? It's looking like they're going back to games. They're going to games. Can't remember exactly what happened last time. I think it was the office over or so. I wonder if they'll bring out the shield, maybe try to go for a direct. Their setup didn't look too good for a direct. They didn't have the Tachanka. They had the rotates, but nothing beyond that. His age got really too bad. Dude, I don't know. That's what I was asking. Oh, they're actually going office. I saw him click games. I think they switched it up, or somebody was a fucking off the gas. Damos, Snake. Running the Mira. Shirley just bathroom. Shirley just desk. Towards spiral.
5 seconds.
All right, they're locking it in. This is the round to determine if they go home
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
or if they survive just a little longer. Damos, Snake, Twitch, Ace. Everything they could ever ask for in terms of guns. A little bit of utility, a lot of trackability. Bay's trying to go fast. He's ready. He's licking his lips. Snake has scanned out Loira top floor. Does Bay know? He's got a slight suspicion. But right now is when it'll happen. He needs to be ready. He is ready. Herds was ready, more so though. That's Bay. That's their top fragger. Baby Shark is still alive. He's been a clutch player, but a lot of them I would say impactful, impactless. 4v5. Damos dead. They are now aware of that lower presence, and it will be looming until they get the whole dorm side. Adrian's in. Seems like it's a ghost town. They've vacated. They've gotten the kill. They've gotten the Damos. No point in overstaying. No point in risking another body to make it an even. And I think Furia's been doing that a lot. They get one pick, and then it just goes right back to Wildcard. This time they've learned, but maybe not Herds. Maybe not. He might be staying a little too long, but it might work out. This is one of those things where it can be really good or really bad. He gets one more kill, round's over. Furia goes. Surely. He dies, it's in their hands. One more happens. 5v3, and they are committing to this kill. One more. Herds is the harbinger of elimination. 4v3, they got it. It's still rough. They've lost a lot of time. They've lost a lot of bodies. I don't know if it was worth it. Case is down. They don't have it. Diaz is ready with the TCSG. More time burn. Case is theirs. They're going to triple up briefing side. Court Hall is still pressured. Mira is popped, but it's still line of sights. That's still an avenue for a fight to happen. And so far, Fury's been winning those. Fast play off the ace. Great pick. Commits to the master. Backs it up. Bad timing for a master pick. Cover over, watching court hall. Adrian needs to go huge. Kansas needs to go huge. Volps gets the planter. 20 seconds. 2v1. One is down. I'm sure they are aware of it. Diaz with a huge clutch to send his previous region home. Survives. One more round. 2 OT. Overtime for Wildcard. Well, I think that's Baby Shark's family. I think Furia is going to be feeling it now. Also, Herd's Heroics downstairs. That should have done it, man. That really should have done it. 2 kills down there. So much time, so much pressure. I think that guy Court maybe was just a little bit too much, or maybe it was a communication error. Maybe Loira said, I'm going to play this pressure my breach a little bit more, guys. But it's a wide angle for Volps to even work that. I think he just overstayed. Leave the guy master door with pressure. Fight bodies with bodies. Once the execute happens, play the number game. Jack said they were the tier 1. Enjoy the BBC. They do add to the emotes of death storyteller with a tier 1. Jack with a tier 1. Triple brand new subs. Thank you guys for the BBC. They do add emotes.
5 seconds to insertion.
Any of my family go to my games? My brother came to some events. My parents at USN back in 2019, because it was in Vegas. We didn't do too good. I think we won 1 series on stage. We lost. We beat EG. We lost to SSG. So we got semis. You're about to be in their own heads. Yeah, we'll see. If somehow Wildcard does this, because I mean they're 2 rounds away from elimination, 2 rounds away from a 3rd map in the series. If they do this, if they claw together, if they very, very slowly make it to 7th round, that would be absolutely insane. Flex reinforcement, don't know where. Is that really in the hallway? No way they reinforced that hallway.
Reloading. Hostiles found! First floor!
Oh, this is not looking good. H is going to fight a pump with Dining Cross all alone. Oh, it's a DMR. Never mind. I thought it was a pump. Baby Shark, Guardian Angel for Adrian. I still think that's a rough one for him. Count your blessings, Adrian. They're peeling off now. They don't want to keep fighting for it. Typically, I think they would, but they've changed their mind. They're forcing to execute. They're waiting and waiting and breaking down Wildcard in terms of time, utility, and possibly numbers. Dining wall open. 2, 3 lobby side, backstab, laundry. Hopefully he can just completely avoid the medic cross and just go straight to the dining door.
Grenade out.
Breach opening up even more. Medic door is plugged up. I think that's a bad decision. This gives him a lot of avenue to work with. He gets 1, he gets 2. 1 more close. 5v1. Holy shit. If that door was not a zombie, I think that's a much, much more difficult situation for Bay to come out on top of. The weapon. 1 more round for 3rd map. A chance to completely reset the mental. A chance to rejuvenate, because so much stress and adrenaline and sweat throughout this whole map. I'm even sweating. kitchen is where it will be decided. More overtime, or a nice brisk walk outside to talk about Cafe. Deimos Doke seems a bit more so far into the room clear. Into the aggressive horizontal clear. Find the stragglers, isolate them.
10 seconds to insertion.
Switched off the Deimos to the Doke, still a tracking op. Switched off the Ace to the Ying, switched off the Grim to the Ace. Completely different setup, much more cheese.
Attackers are moving to defuse
No
the bomb.
shield, so I don't know if it's necessarily a medic hit. Maybe just this Ying for like the dining, the hammam, the tea area. Oh my god. Baby Shark was trying to go for a spawn peek. Reinforced it late. Almost paid with his life. That's one of those things, guys. The stakes are so high. The competition is so razor thin. The difference from one team to another. A little slight wander of the thought, he might take an extra second and just die in a very important round. At the end of the day, Adrian and Baby Shark both super hurt. 100 HP for the both of them. Bert's going. T is clear. Cannon possibly clear. No, I think the Prime enjoy the BBC. The no ads neat. Most thank you, dog. Ying shotgun's ready. Loira. Wildcard has no idea of it. However, Baby Shark is the first person in Loira's way, and it just so happens to be a Warden. He's backing up. They're giving space. Herds kills Kansan. The first one to fall in a very important round. Looking back on it, if they end up going home, this could be a round they look back at. This could be the time they look at Kansan and say, what the fuck? Minute 15, 5v4. The pressure is still on Furia for anything to even happen. Bay working the top. Will he get exposed? Will he get caught out? Will he be rewarded for his risks? Mexican standoff in court with Diaz and Adrian. MP7, AK-12, 100 HP, 50 HP. Stunned. Adrian closes it out. 1 HP Baby Shark versus an SMG-12. Laundry stairs. He will die. 3v3, 35 seconds. Medic is the battlefield. Dining is the perimeter. Loira hitting the back with the Yings. Trades are not working in Wildcard's favor. Bay, the hero, in a 1v3 to close it out here and now. Great crossfire. Holy shit. We got ourselves a game, guys. One round where it all fucking matters for all the marbles, all the stress, all the pressures on Wildcard. Slight hesitation, slight. Oh man, this is fucking crazy, bro. This is actually crazy fucking game. I was just fucking looking over there and this fuck. I was at a loss for words, man. 7-7. Elimination. Fury has nothing to lose, bro. They have the buffer. They have the map buffer. Wildcard has everything. Everything on the line. But at the end of the day, this one round, you know, Fury could think about this one exact round. They could have closed it out here and now. They could be done before 10 p.m. If they go another map, 10 o'clock, another chance for Wildcard to completely bounce back and win out and go to semis. That's what happens, guys. Every round is so important. If you troll on the first round, if you do something so fucking heinous and just awful,
10 seconds left.
and you look back in the grand scheme of things and you realize you lost 8-7, it's like
5 seconds to go.
that one instance could have been the difference. Could have been a top 4 instead of a top 8, a top 2 instead of a top 4, a first place versus a second place. Last round. Deimos has 3 operators to pick from. Missing out on the Goyo and I think the Wamai.
Going drone.
Opening up all the doors just in case they need to rotate from one to the other. Mira getting tracked. Wall getting the open. Old tower clear. 2 going to double up. Jumps in Soda. They want to take this faster than they have been traditionally. 2 on drone. Lawyer's a little extended. If he just swung, whoever that may be, Baby Shark could have opened up the last round, the 15th round, with the opening pick. Instead, Lawyer gets away. Lives another day.
Intel on the enemy location.
Courtyard bathroom. Sees them, can't do anything about him. Almost suicide if he commits. Spiker's 1 in 10. 1 in 10. Everybody else in the lobby, double digits on his team. Almost double digits. 8 kills being the lowest. One of the aces already gone. Not a vault. 1 ace left. Do you choose for the vault and to flash the Mira and to walk on him, or do you ace the Mira? Probably the breach. They're flipping it elsewhere though. Grim going gun haul. Bay going horse. Backstab for bathroom, I'm sure of it. Grim's going out, one's coming up spiral. Is this enough pressure for Spiker to make him think there's still a force here? Still enough people to warrant 1, maybe 2. Bay has control, Mira's popped. Great pop for that. Bathroom kill's gonna be huge. Horse kill's gonna be bigger. Flag desk dead. 3v4, 4 wild cards. Stuck in horse, 2v3. Crumbling. Kansan 1 HP. Boxera Herds 1 HP. Spiker 1 in 10 with the F2 in the snake. 20 seconds. This is his best opportunity to make a name in the series, to take his team to a 3rd map. Headshotted. HP doesn't matter. Kansan in a 1v3 to save his team from going home right here, right now. Predictions are fucked, boys. Predictions are fucked. Top 4 for Furia. Furia plays DZ. Furia played good. Wildcard a little. I think console was the main one, man.
Thank you very much there, fellas. Incredible scenes. Loira joins me here right now. Loira, Furia into the semi-finals of the Esports World Cup. How does that sound to you?
Great, sounds great. I've been here before last year. I'm here again with those guys. They're the best. I'm just so happy.
It was incredible to watch that first wildcard pick as well, 7-2. Dominant. It seemed that there was so much aggression, so much confidence. You could feel it in the room. A play style for you guys. You seem to come into this feeling 100%. Was it down to planning? How did it work out the way it did?
Yeah, I think we planned very, very good for the maps we played today. So we were so confident for the whole series. Like even if we had to play the third map, would be so good for us. So we were so confident and chilling. So we're just
one of NA's team is gone.
You had a bit of a disappointing
role,
a real disappointment in Salt Lake City earlier on this year. Here we are now going to the semi-finals of the Esports World Cup. What has changed? What do you think is the difference between then and now?
I think experience, because we were a pretty new team, and also another factor was the preparation for the tournament. On Salt Lake, we had some visa issues, so we couldn't really scream before the tournament. Like for 2 weeks, was very, very bad. And we were not that prepared. This time was different. We did a boot camp. We were so ready to play the tournament, and we are just getting more experience every match. So good to be here now.
You've got DZ in the next round of the semi-finals. They were looking forward to playing against you guys. How do you feel going up against them? And are you ready? Any words, fighting talk ahead of that matchup?
No fighting, no fighting. Let's just play the match. We are enjoying so much playing the tournament, so let's just go there, do our job like we did all the other matches, all the stage.
Thank you, Doc.
In the final.
Lastly, anything you want to say to these amazing fans banging drums, supporting you guys the entire way? Anything you want to say to those brilliant fans cheering you along the way?
Yeah, of course. Like they came all the way from Brazil to here to cheer for us and for everyone on Furia playing the tournament. So thank you a lot, guys, and I appreciate it very much.
Love to see it. Of course, this is the Esports World Cup. You get to crush the key of your foes. I'm going to ask all the team to join us right now. Fellas, come across this way. You have to choose someone as well. Who's going to crush the key?
Herds will crush the key.
You're going to crush the key. Come this way. We're going to walk towards the back screen here, fellas. As Wildcard's key is now crushed by Team Furia, and Herds is going to step forward and come and do the honors here, making sure that they officially are eliminated from the competition. Herds, do step on up there and crush that key. It is a tradition here. We love to see.
Straight to it.
The drums, the fans are ready. We all are. Here we go. It's coming. I'm getting involved too here. Love to see it. There we go. And officially Wildcard out of the competition. Furia go through to the semi-finals of the Esports World Cup. For now, we finish up here on the stage. We head back over to Rain Day and the fellas on the desk to wrap up this epic
Oh my God, this guy just put his fucking hands in there. Wait, that's gotta be like a safety violation. Somebody call OSHA. Dude, that guy put his hands in there before that shit was even out. Are you serious? This guy doesn't give a fuck. Wait, that's actually a pretty clean cut. Herds couldn't wait. Could not wait. Dude, that was fucking crazy, man. God damn it, guys. God fucking damn it. He got gloves on, it's okay. Yeah, true, you got the MJ gloves on. That sucks. Wild card out. One remaining NA team, DZ, but a pretty good NA team, if I may add. I truly think that DZ will win versus Furia. And that will be my prediction, guys. But, of course, tomorrow we have more quarterfinals. There's more quarterfinals. This was the first half. Tomorrow we have the other half. We have FaZe, Liquid Alienware, banger match, GK Secret. Also probably going to be a banger match. They're going to be two great matches. Two great matches. Dude, it might be a dude. Honestly, I don't want to pre-fire it, but it actually might be a DZ fucking a back-to-back. Salt Lake City, Esports World Cup. A little bit more money this time around, though. Holy shit. Furia choosing console is crazy. That was Wildcards. I need one more hour for my Thatcher portrait. Am I cooked, chat? Yeah, this guy might be cooked. Might be cooked. What's the next game map? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. The next games tomorrow, the first one is going to be 10 a.m. Eastern, I think. I think it's 10 a.m. Eastern. Maybe it's 11. 10 or 11. One of those two. One of those two. Ranky? Oh, yeah, let me just hop on the Ranky grind real quick. Why don't I? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. 11 a.m. EST? 11 a.m. EST are tomorrow's matches, guys. Okay. So that's, again, FaZe, Liquid. I think that's first. And then, I don't know. What the fuck is the other one I said? Oh, GK Secret. Hop on over. Probably not, Ice Cold. Probably not. No bracket flips on this. There's no bracket. There's only a single limb. It's single limb. Single limb. Whoever loses is out. So we just saw Wildcard lose versus Furia. Wildcard goes home. Furia to top 4 versus DZ. Liquid Alienware, FaZe Clan play each other. Winner plays the winner of GK Secret. And truly, I think DZ will go through Furia. I think FaZe will go through that side. It'll be FaZe or Liquid Alienware. That's a guarantee. I think 60-40 for FaZe out of Liquid Alienware. Banger matches today, guys. Banger matches today. We had a 2-1 barn burner Weibo DZ, and then we had a very close second map, a pretty brutal beatdown first map for Wildcard, but they made the second map a little interesting. They made it seem like they actually wanted to win. So that's all we could really ask for. You got bested. That's how it goes. Got close. Shit ain't sweet. Shit ain't sweet, guys. All right, I think I'm going to start wrapping it up here, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. You know, whenever I come out to these events, I got to really dial in on like the fucking the casting and shit. You know, I'm just solo bolo out here. So hopefully it was a enjoyable experience. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a little exclamation mark Prime in the chat. Exclamation Prime in the chat, guys. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account. You get Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming gives you 1 free sub on Twitch every single month. You can sub to Bo, no stream. All my emotes, Bo, Charm, and Siege. The BBC forever and ever and ever. Link your Twitch here. You play like you would for drops. Charm forever. You can unsub. Still have it. And of course, I can't show you guys because I don't got the game on here. But let me tell you, that BBC perfectly paired with the amazing Beaulo Vigil MVP bundle in the bundles tab of the in-game shop. Vigil drip all throughout, card background for absolutely everybody. We got the Beaulo lore all over the Vigil skin. It's fucking sick. The headgear's fucking nice. The gun skin's nice. The uniform's nice. Everything's so goddamn nice. You just take a little look, and I think you'll be sold. Bundles, shop, Beaulo Vigil MVP bundle. And again, remember, card background is for everybody, so you can rep in style no matter who you play, attack or defense. But your Vigil is going to be super fly no matter what. Exclamation mark aura as well. You might have just seen, maybe it's not the greatest look, that Wildcard. I was blocking my light that whole time. Sorry, guys. I'm too animated here. Or GameGear.com. I think we still have somebody in the R6 tournament. We have Drills. Drills is on Secret, and he is running the Ya Boy Roy Aura Gaming Gear Pro Sleeve. Improved gliding on every mouse pad, glass pad, less friction, breathable fabric, sick fucking designs. That's beyond the Ya Boy Roy one. But of course, you might have seen the Chaos and the Tranquility on Bay and on Spiker. Again, they just got knocked out. But, you know, it's not the sleeve, guys. Who would be so silly to say it's the sleeve? You know what it might actually be? I think it's because they don't have the mouse pads. I might have to hook them up. Because our sleeves are good for the glide and the less friction. But they're perfectly paired with the Aura Gaming Control mousepad and the Speed mousepad. A match made in heaven, you might add. Slow pad, fast pad. Red pad is the speed, black pad is the control. We got both, slow or fast. No matter how you swing, we got you. AuraGamingGear.com. All right, guys. Once again, a big thank you. Final word is big thank you to Esports World Cup for sponsoring the stream, flying me out here to Paris, hooking me up with a fucking sick-ass setup. It is literally better than my home setup. I cannot ask for any more. This has been amazing so far, and I'm excited to keep on trucking for tomorrow, for the rest of the quarterfinals, then the next day for the semis, and then the motherfucking next day for the grand finals and the season reveal, guys. We'll be covering everything that we possibly can, as long as my throat does not just completely cave in and just suffocate me, because my throat's a little itchy right now. I've been talking a little bit too much. My words per minute is a little bit too crazy. But yep, I'm out, guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. I believe it's 11 a.m. EST is the number. I don't know what it is in the EU time. I'll just be around, and I'll just be on call. So whenever that happens, I'll be around. Make sure you are too. Good night. Godspeed. Peace out.